Now, as you paint up to these shapes, be sure and give them some, a little bit of character, and have the edges nice, and don't just make it round there. In other words, kind of paint down around it and leave some nice edges there. That is a little dark, so I'm going to thin that out a little bit with some water. And same thing here, I'm going to try to create some little edges in this part where I soften that edge. Yeah, I love, I think we all do as artists. I mean, we're all in the same place. We just appreciate things that are made by hand, and painting is something that's made by hand. And everything originates in your soul and in your spirit, whatever it is. Whether it's spinning wool, or I believe, and whatever, ceramics.
We had a monk in Wass at one time that had this.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're going to do a different for the shadow. That to me looks so like.
You can read about sunbounce. It's very interesting if you don't already familiar with it. Now see, that is an interesting shadow shape. And while that's wet, I'm going to pick up some of this Quinn Gold, and I'm going to lay that in right there. Right there.
See, those are the little things that
they all add up to the big picture. Yes, and you think that's not important, you know, but it is. Now, which the shadow is going to fall along these openings here. So I got to put that along that side, and that gives me a reason for having another beautiful brush stroke. This has to have a shadow. I'm going to darken this a little bit with this mauve just because I want it to be darker. But up here I won't. See, because that way it's light against dark, but if I come up here it'll be mid against mid. Okay, so this guy's got to have a shadow. Just put it on, don't fret with it, and just be thinking, am I making a pretty stroke? Am I got the right value? This is closer, so I hopefully made that a little darker. And maybe I want to get some softness, so I can, should have done it here, so that I had a little bit of variety there, so I'll do that. And I'll do that to this one. And let's get some sun bounce up there. So this is what my video is I basically go through the whole painting. I break it up with outtakes where I just, you know, talk about different things that are important in art. And, but I basically just I keep a running dialogue about why I'm doing what I'm doing. I think we are ready to go for the black, but I'm going to put in some flowers. Creating these, then you will have all of that up in your head to use, and at the same time you will be working on your painting technique and how to use your little rigger and how to use the palette knife, and so then that will all become part of your learning experience.
So you still sketch out your
bet.
thought.
I never do a painting without creating a composition and assigning my values. because in doing that, I get to become real up close and personal, and I get acquainted with my subject. And I want
The
to.
little symbol yesterday with the fence and the roses. We wanted it.
Carol.
And Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, sorry.
Could I take a picture of it later?
I think we should get together right after lunch and share all the stuff that we've done. If you all would like to, I sure would like to see it all. We wouldn't have to take more than 30 minutes just to quickly look. I think that would be really nice. Because some of you have, all of you have just done amazing amounts of work. It pleases me because I know you've really been engaged and put a lot of effort into accomplishing this stuff. Now, I need some brighter yellow up here, so I'm going to get my Hansa yellow light going just to brighten it up. It looks a little dull. And that way I'll have two yellows up here. The sun bounce up there from the bottom. And let it bounce up here from the bottom. Maybe get right up at the top there. All of these little marks contribute to the overall look of, I think that kind of adds the character to this painting. Now we're going to get some black. And, oh, I didn't put the lines in this. Let me do that real quick. Do what?
The barn.
Okay.
And that's from the green color.
Do what?
Is that from the green
Right
color?
there. I've used that for a lot of stuff. It could be part of this road, so if I get too much contrast,
You're gonna
but
stay there.
it's making me think that I could maybe just create that look another way by just getting a little bit of a kind of a mid-value paint, so I'm not too dark, and I can maybe start giving it a little more definition along the edges there.
You know, you could nitpick and find little bitty things.
Yeah, and I think there's enough, there's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough?
It's
I
enough.
think so too. I'll look at it again after lunch with a fresh eye, and